Right then. Manchester United 0, Bayern 1. And that's Europe wrapped up, concluded, done for the foreseeable future. That's this season, next season, probably the season after that, and maybe the season after that. Who knows? Who knows just how bad things might get at Manchester United? Unfortunately, no superstitious person's crystal ball's showing them anything for Man United. We just don't know what's going to happen. That could be, maybe we qualify for a European competition at the end of the season. Maybe we never qualify for a European competition again. That's where we are at. We don't know what's going to happen to what was once a great football club. We don't know. Is the short story. We don't know what's going to happen next. As many people that might come out to say, I know what's going to happen, trust me, it's going to be like this is going to happen, that's going to happen. Absolutely hell no. I am plugging my ears and going, la 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 la. I'm not listening to you. Not listening to you because you don't know. You don't know, I don't know, nobody knows. We are at the mercy of whatever the hell it is that this club decides it wants to do. And the fans have to suck it up and just take all of it. Just take all of it. And God forbid I decide that I ever want to complain about anything at all. Because I'll be Mr. Negative. I'll be Mr. Negative because you know how it works. Football YouTube, you give an opinion, or just football opinions in general. You give an opinion, someone somewhere hates you worse than the worst person that person can possibly ever think of. Like we're so dumb. Like Manchester United is so dumb. It's so finished. Maybe at the highest level, it's done completely. It really feels like that. And the game that we played today was a Bayern team that, to be fair, they would have had to have gone for a response after getting battered by Frankfurt. But even then, we just went out with a complete and utter whimper. And with that sort of a performance, we've got Liverpool up next. And Bayern might toy with us. They might play around with us. They might sort of tease us a bit. Liverpool don't care. They fucking hate us. They want us to die. Liverpool want us to die. They'll make sure that they stick whatever fucking tool they've got and stab it straight through the back, the throat, the legs, the arms, hands, head, eye socket, wherever. They don't care. As long as it goes into the body of Man United, they don't care what it is they stab. And what happens with this manager, I don't know. I don't know what happens with this manager. He's most likely going to get sacked because, knowing this board, Commercial FC, don't give a fuck about Football FC. As far as they're concerned, not being in a European competition or qualifying for a competition is a sackable offence. So does that mean that he's on thin ice? Because I can tell you right now that qualifying for Champions League could very, very quickly become mathematically impossible. And I'll tell you one thing. Let me read this record out to you. Let me read this record out to you. In the Champions League group of having Bayern Munich, Copenhagen, Galatasaray, and Manchester United, Manchester United achieved 1 win, 1 draw, 4 losses. 4 losses. 4 losses. We got 4 points. Galatasaray take 3rd place with Europa League. Copenhagen takes 2nd place with the knockout stages of Champions League. And both of those teams Both of them are better than Manchester United. Factual. Factual. They're better. They're better clubs. Better run clubs. Healthier clubs. Clubs with better ambitions. Brighter futures. Both of them. All of them. Chocolate milk through an IV drip. I need fucking a whole a shit ton of something else as well. Something stronger. Something that will knock me out and, not wake me up until Man United perhaps get great again. I mean, fuck me if that's ever going to happen. I need that copium. Wow. I'll tell you what, if I were to just check out, like mentally and emotionally, just check out from this football club, maybe I don't need to worry about what United do when they turn up into a game. Maybe I don't actually have to worry about it. That might be the thing. That ignorance might just actually be bliss that I'm desperately craving for, or something like that. Why the fuck were fans clapping the players? I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. I've drawn my battle lines. Kudos. I have drawn my battle lines. I'm not backing these players anymore. I'm not. Why should I? I'm not backing these players. I'm not backing anybody at Manchester United until someone somewhere actually starts to care and starts to give a fuck. So cool, I just won't care either. Right? Because they're the ones that set the tone, they set the standard, they set the example. And the fans are the enemy of the club. They don't like us. And the players are the enemies of the fans. That's those are the battle lines right now. And I'm not supporting these players. I'm not doing it until I know that people actually care and actually respect what this club is about and where it's come from to where it should be going. And the legacies that not only the club has, but the people that have served this club have created by being here. It's like there's a bunch of agents trying to just tear this place down from the inside out. And it's just gradually getting worse and worse and worse. And we're just sinking. We are absolutely just sinking. And I'm sorry, I wouldn't, after a group stage like that, and after the kind of performances that those players have been throwing in, and then, just not caring, I'm not clapping nobody. I'm not clapping anybody. They don't deserve for me to applaud them for anything. What have they done? Why do I applaud mediocrity? Why do I applaud shit? If I go, right, to a music concert and and the musicians, the band, whoever it is playing, just absolutely shits the bed and they cut it halfway short, am I going to sit there and applaud it and say, yeah, well done, guys, well done? No, I'm just going to be like, well, that's fucking shit, and walk out. I'll say, fuck that. It's a supply and demand thing, right? The fans want better. And you dish them up with shit. But some people, for some reason, are happy to accept that. They're okay with that. They're happy with that. For fuck's sakes, if you are happy, you don't say, yay! Yeah, you don't do that. If anything, you light a flare, a stick of dynamite, whatever you fancy, whatever floats your boat. Probably not a stick of dynamite, because to be fair, if that thing blows up, your boat's sinking, because it'll leave a big ass hole somewhere. But chuck it on the pitch, just show how pissed off you are. Show how pissed off you are. Stand in front of the team coach before it leaves. Don't let them leave. Let them know. Riot. Do whatever you want to do. Show your dissatisfaction. But instead, you're going to sit there whilst the players they go and search, they discover new levels of mediocrity. Let's just sit here and applaud them at every twist and turn. Oh, you've discovered a new level of shit from Manchester United. I applaud you guys. I applaud you. Well done. Maybe it is the effort that they're going through to find newfound levels of crap for this club, to put it to levels it's never been to before. And seriously, it is all manners of fucked up. And there's one player that it does dawn upon me this. It does really well and truly dawn upon me with this. Andre Onana has to be at fault for 95% of all the goals conceded in this competition. We've scored more than enough goals to go through. What the fuck has Onana been doing in this competition, all things considered? The goal he conceded tonight, right? From a shooting standpoint, the guy looked clueless. Absolutely clueless. And with all the mistakes he's made, he has been at fault for thereabouts 95% of all the goals conceded. So what's entertaining to me, this is the most entertaining factor to me, that we spent almost £50 million on Andre Onana, right, to replace a goalkeeper, right, that single-handedly won us games last season with his saves, right, and sometimes he was no nonsense, sometimes he weren't the sort of play out the back goalkeeper. Everyone was wetting their knickers to get a ball-playing goalkeeper. Well, guess what? Your ball-playing goalkeeper has just sat you down into last place in a Champions League group that we should be walking to second place in, at least. The barest minimum. Walking it. Don't worry about running or strutting at an increased pace. You could walk it. We finished last. And you're telling me that the goalkeeper was the problem. Well, guess what? You getting rid, and I put this blame on Ten Hag as well. You get rid of David De Gea, who won single-handedly, went through games and won you games on his own, carried you, for a goalkeeper that's fucked off an entire competition on his own. How is that possible? If it were the olden days, right? If it was members of Parliament back in the old days, we could sit here and call Andre Onana Guy Fawkes, try to fucking blow the place up with fireworks on his own. We might as well. He's done a fine fucking job of sinking the ship. So what are we doing here? Seriously, what are we doing here? But I'm led to believe that people think the summer transfer window we had puts us into title contentions. Man, go fuck yourself. Absolutely go fuck yourself. Good evening, Hot Fuzz. Words failed me. Can see the disappointment in your face. Mate, it's just an emptiness now. It's just an absolute void. It's just a void. And an emotionless void that I don't want to love this club anymore, because if I were to love this club and just constantly see it decline, it's like, what can I do? What can I do? I just get what? Just get more and more angry, or find new ways to be angry, new ways to express anger or sadness or whatever. Like, it's just not worth it to me. It just isn't worth it to me. And that's the thing. They set the tone. They set the atmosphere. And I am solely reacting to what's right there. What's in front of me. What they're delivering for me. But good to see you, early doors, man. I hope everything's well with you. You're going to have a much better European campaign with West Ham United than Manchester United can have any footballing campaign in Europe for the next 2 to 3 seasons at least. What's up, Football Bants? How we doing? You all good? Big up, Fuzz. Big ups to you, man. Keeping it real, man. Hope everything's good with you. Chocolate, milk, and vodka is a must tonight, mate. Chocolate, milk, and I can drink the chocolate, milk, and vodka. If it was me giving that or sharing the drinks out with other players for this club tonight, it would be chocolate milk mixed with bleach. They can have the most painful night they have ever had in their lives, and it still wouldn't come close to the pain that they've subjected us to over the past decade. Concentrate on top 4 now? Not possible. Not possible, Football Bants. As much as I want to say that we can still do it in the league, I don't think so. I'm sticking by my prediction. When Jez asked me about this on his show a few weeks back, as a prediction, where do you think United are going to finish? I see people saying, "Now you'll get 6th." Mate, I'll spill these beans for you. When I show concern or expressed concern about my club potentially going in hitting administration problems, right, proper all manners of fuckery, and people say, "Nah, you won't be that bad. You won't get to that. United are too big for that to happen." Why do you think Manchester United are trying to sell off the highest earners at the club? Varane, Casemiro, obviously Martial, maybe Jadon Sancho. There's a lot of players, big earners at this club. They want to get rid of them. Why are we putting them all up for sale? You don't think that Casemiro, one of the best players for this team last season, you don't sit there halfway through a campaign which he's not really been very available for and sit there and go, "I know how to fix this problem and get us into title contenders again, or progress this team. I know what we do. We sell one of the best players from last season." Yeah, fantastic idea. Raphael Varane, same story. Now, Raphael Varane was actually pretty decent tonight. He was pretty decent. And this was after he'd been out of the team because he had a falling out with the manager. And then he had an injury, a little knock, and then he's been reintroduced. But he's up on the sale list. There's loads of people. We're literally running out of road here. We're running out of road. Manchester United cannot keep this up. We cannot keep this up. The club cannot do this anymore. That's why the Glazers were desperate to find a buyer or someone. Maybe, Sir Jim Ratcliffe has managed to let the Glazers weasel their way into keeping a big percentage of ownership of the club. And what for? Honestly, what for? The club is on its knees, and you're still going to sit there and say, "Well, we can get more money out of it." From fucking where? Where are you getting this money from? Sir Jim Ratcliffe is going to probably implore cost-cutting measures in order for this club to stop bleeding cash as though it's happy hour in a fucking goth convention with all of those people that are just stupidly obsessed with blood for some reason. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense to me, the whole trying to profit from this club when there's nothing to profit off of. And if we are selling the best players at this club, and if it comes to pass that we act on those accords in January, that's weakening the squad, right? Believe it or not, it's weakening the squad. You offload Varane, one of your better centre-backs is out the door. Or your best centre-back's out the door. Offload Casemiro. So that midfield that gets fucked in the arsehole every week. So you're going to take him away from being available for selection. Great, fantastic. So we are now going towards a position where we could legitimately spiral. And when we start spiraling, you don't just flip a switch, make one change or two changes, and steady the ship. You don't do that. It tends to just go on and on and on and on. When a club spirals, it is out of control. Do what you want, change wise, sack a manager, bring someone else in. It's too late for that new manager. It's too late. The squad's fucking done. Players done. Fans done. Everyone who works for the club done. That manager walks in, he's going to see what the hell is going on here. Why is everything on fire? Why is everything on fire? They're just going to walk straight back out the door again. It's like, well, it's like you tell me to put out a massive fire and you don't hand me fire extinguishers. You don't call the fire departments. You don't do anything. Here you go. Just there's your mess. There's your mess. Off you go, new manager. So everyone's plans, by the way, to sack Ten Hag to get someone else in, how long do you think that's going to last? How long do you think it's going to last? Not very long, is it? It's not going to last for very long at all, is it? It's going to go like straight to shit real quick. Big ups everyone in the chat. Big ups Long-Haired Yeti as well. Good to see everyone in here. Already on 10 likes, by the way. So shout outs to everyone in the chat and everyone watching. If we can get those likes up to even higher targets. Tell you what, if we're already on 10 likes, let's try and push it for 20. We'll push it for 20 likes. That'll be a channel record, guys. And it'll be a massive appreciative action for me. And big ups to everybody that would do so. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe. I would like to continue making United content, but God only knows if United were to shut its doors tomorrow and just call it a day, then I guess I'll just have to become just a common football channel. I mean, I've started this channel now. I'm not going to give up. Even if United decide to just fade away into obscurity tomorrow, I'll still create content for other clubs. But cheers to everyone in the building. Smash them likes up. Bit kudos. I'm sure you're still flying high from the Newcastle game. Possibly. Quite possibly. No, really. It's still 1 win in 5. That's true. That is true. But, you've got to start somewhere and start with emphasis. And you know what? Beat Newcastle the way you did. That's emphasis. That is emphasis. That that's actually putting out a statement. A big up, Mama Flossie. Great to see you. Hope everything is well with you. Oh, my chat's just jumped. There we go. Put it back up there. What's good, beautiful people? Big ups to you, Simon. Hope all is good with you, man. I mean, I'll take the beautiful comments, Si. That at least that makes me feel a bit better about myself. But as long as you're not trying to describe Manchester United Football Club, then we'll all be good. We'll all be good. But I've been there with Tottenham before, but he gave me hope. Mate, the only person that can really give me hope is Sergeant Ratcliffe walking in the door tomorrow and saying, you know what, screw this, everyone out. Get everybody out. Ineos come to the table, they whip open a war chest and say, here we are, here's about 20 billion. 20 billion just taken out of the budgets from a yearly turnover. And we're going to put this all into Manchester United. If they were to do that tomorrow, then I'll just be like, holy fuck. Then we're going somewhere. We'd be going somewhere with that. But we know that's never going to happen. Amarella Ghaznavi, good to see you, man. See you on Sunday, man. I promise you it won't be a thrashing. Yeah, see, and the thing is with me, I don't want to make promises. I don't like to make promises. But it is going to be bad. It's going to be bad. I mean, Manchester United, We don't do well away from home. We've just gone out of the Champions League. People's confidence is on the floor. Players' desire to play for this club is on the floor. There's all sorts of things that we are basically soulless at the moment. We feel very, very soulless, and it's going to be one of those that I think is going to linger for a bit of time. Maybe there's an upturn further in the season. I'm not sure, but I mean, this Liverpool game just comes at a Christ awful time. So I am absolutely putting this into free hits category. You know, it's a free hit training session for Liverpool. It's not going to be anything anything worth watching if you're a United fan. I can guarantee you that. What was Onana playing at? Why was he on his line, not rushing the kick? I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. I really, really do not know. But we had David De Gea, who, to be honest, what's actually kind of funny is that he might have actually come out to meet that, because he usually did that. He comes off his line to meet the one-on-one, like the defender one-on-one, and tries to force him wide, and he saves well with his legs as well. Andre Onana just doesn't know what he's doing at all, and that's concerning to me, because it's very, very quickly becoming obvious that Andre Onana is not fit for this shirt. He's not fit for this club, and I think he's in his own head. He's completely in his own head now, right? And it sucks. It sucks for him that he's in his own head, because I don't know if he's going to get out of it and find focus. I don't think he is. Because look at the state, the wider image of where this team is at the moment. There's nowhere for him to hide. There's nowhere for him to seek protection. He's out in the open now. Was ready to check up mentally with Tottenham many times. I can imagine that. And if it was a case where you're a Tottenham supporter that, if you're a Tottenham supporter that wants to see your club go on to actually achieve things, right? To go up and, to stop, to put this whole like Spursy this, Spursy that thing behind you. If you wanted to do that as a Spurs fan, I mean, the amount of times that you've probably been sat there just getting gutted by Daniel Levy and his usual antics. I can definitely imagine it's been an absolute pain in the backside for Tottenham fans for a long, long, long time. But if Ange Postecoglou gets you back on track, and Daniel Levy continues to actually, put his money where his mouth is and keep actually doing what's good for Ange Postecoglou, I don't see why Tottenham can't actually, come into a newfound era of where they could potentially find success, where there could be trophies in the maybe either near or distant future. Big up Stefan from the United Philosophy. Fuzzy, how many more times are we going to have to watch McTominay starting every single game? I mean, he actively makes the team worse. And this is the thing, right? Read into it whatever you want. Scott McTominay, he's one of the better players. No. He scores a couple goals, and seriously, everyone's just absolutely love this guy. Braveheart settings. And the thing is, right, is McTominay, when he gets goals in games, I jokingly say he has earned. We christen thee with the title of McTerminator. We christen thee. We draw him the cross symbol on his forehead, or we do what they do in Lion King and just draw like a red thing, like, he's the new king. for this weekend. It's like we praise him so many times, but then it's like you're trying to plaster an axe wound. It's not going to change. It's not going to change. It just isn't. We're not. Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay is never going to be Manchester United quality. Never. Why are we persisting with this guy being an answer to our midfield problems? And this is the thing. I just don't get it with people who say, "Well, I would keep Scott McTominay for a squad player." No, fuck him off. Fuck him off to wherever. He's not Manchester United quality. You know he's not fit for the shirt. You know he isn't. Let's stop pissing around the bush. Kick him out, for fuck's sake. It's not hard to see the blatantly obvious thing. He's not fit for the shirt. So why do we persist with it? Same reason that people want to, the favourite ballers who sit there and rate Martial as this fantastic player, or sit there with Jadon Sancho. It's like, oh, my baller, my baller, my baller. Mate, the guy's fucked off the club and fucked off the entire fan base as far as Jadon Sancho's concerned. Whilst we're getting hammered by Bournemouth, man's going out to, photo shoot shows or fashion shows in Paris. Mate, I'll tell you what, he probably went to go watch a PSG game as well. Mate, that guy can stay out there for all I care. He can stay out there. Scott's the footballing equivalent of drinking seawater if you're stranded at sea. He might score one goal, but teams so broken with him there, in there, that you're going to struggle. And that's the thing. That's the thing. And I see people were blaming, say, when in the Bournemouth game, people were talking about it. Oh, Bruno, what the fuck was Bruno doing? Oh shit, pass to McTominay. There's the McTominay apologists coming out to play again. When you look at Scott McTominay, his first touch is fucking horrendous. Absolutely fucking horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Like the guy, like the ball balloons, absolutely balloons off of his foot most of the time. And we've had it before where it's like when we watch Scott McTominay trying to pass the ball, sometimes we're sat here watching him make a 5-yard pass with his stupid hop, skip, jump method. And then he doesn't actually move off the ball to sort of incite transition. He doesn't carry the ball well. We've seen that numerous times over the years. He doesn't carry the ball well. All he's good at is shooting in a box. And then people will say, maybe he should be the striker. Maybe he should be number 10. How about this? How about maybe since when Mourinho promoted him to the first team, he should have been sat on the transfer list because the guy was finished the second he stepped onto a football pitch for Manchester United's first team. He was literally the face of everything that was wrong with an Ole Gunnar Solskjaer Manchester United team. He was the face of it, and still people apologise for him. Still people want to lick his ass. What the fuck? Why? If it was down to them, they might be saying, give Onana more chances. Okay, well, give Onana more chances. We might end up having him as a championship goalkeeper. We'll keep giving him chances, though, guys, because that's what we do. Let's be apologists for everybody that has symbolised everything that has been shit about this club over the last fucking decade. Let's do it. Yeah, guys. Fan-fucking-tastic. I don't understand. Where do these cretins, absolute cretins, come from? Where do they come from? They're like bed bugs. They come out of little crevices. You try to fumigate them. These fuckers just come out in double. What the fuck? What's going on? I just wonder how Bruno still has the captain's armband. It baffles me. To be honest, Amirali, is there anybody, like, genuinely anybody in that dressing room right now that's, fit, that can play, that's captain material? Is there anybody? Is there anybody? I'll tell you what, I'll give you the short and sweet answer. No. There's nobody in that dressing room that's fit, that can take the captain's armband and show leadership. Because every single person, right, that that currently is fit and available for selection, right? Every single person there has very, very, very distinctively contributed to the woes of Manchester United, whether it be this season, last season, the season before that, or the season before that, however many seasons back we can go. They have all had a part to play. And they are not leaders. They are not leaders. David De Gea at home with a beer, laughing his arse off. I'm sure he is. And I've seen his Twitter posts. I've seen his Twitter comments. This guy, he is watching Manchester United right now. And I'm not joking. He's genuinely finding this funny. I'm not joking. He is. Man's posting emojis after every time United get fucking slapped up. Man is posting emojis. Man literally is, it's absolutely clapped. It's absolutely clapped. But I was absolutely certified on this. Absolutely certified. To me, De Gea was not the problem. Like, if you want to get a new goalkeeper, I said give it one more season at least. We've got many more problems that we need to address beforehand. And why is it that we're sat here, right now? I was so right. I was so right. I must be the second coming of Christ. Like, I just see things that no one else can. I can see the bigger picture. It's like I can see what's going to happen before it happens. But everyone else seems to, apparently knows ball. This guy got a yellow card just so he could miss the game at Anfield. He's ducking. Wait, Maguire goes off with an injury today as well. Man, he could be ducking the Anfield game. Luke Shaw, I think, got subbed off after a knock. He's probably going to be out for Anfield. There's a lot of players that are out for Anfield. And all the more reason, after 7-0 last season, you would have thought, right, that these players would be desperate to right the wrongs. You would have thought that these guys would be, right, that was unacceptable last season. We are going to war. They would have been battle hardening themselves. They've got from Tuesday to Sunday, right, to get themselves into the mindset for a war, for an all-out war. Prepare to spill your blood and leave it out on that pitch. But no, but man, seriously, like, this is so typical for these players. Smash the likes, please. Yes, please do. Please do smash the likes. For me, it's currently sat on 14. I'm not too sure why. Not too sure why, but YouTube has not been playing the live likes counter. It hasn't been working properly, so I'm constantly having to refresh my my playback feed. But yeah, big ups to everybody that does like the stream. Really appreciate all the love and support from you guys. And fantastic to see everybody in here as well. All the channel regulars, all of that good stuff. Um, This team did very good, Eric, brother. Who are you trying to convince? I think he's done. I think he's done. I don't believe in sacking the manager in this instant. But man, if he gets sacked, I can't sit here and say, well, he wasn't anywhere in the position to be sacked, because he is. I mean, commercially, he's out of Europe completely out of Europe, and may very well not qualify for a European competition. And usually the Glazers sack people because of that. Usually they do. So we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see what happens. Um, I'm not going to. I'm not going to protect. I'm not going to protect Eric Ten Hag. Literally, all the flack he gets, he's going to have to take it on the chin. Your watch-alongs have aged me by about 10 years already this season, man. Yeah, I honestly do not. I do not blame you whatsoever. But yeah, big ups to Stefan from United Philosophy. Do be sure to subscribe to United Philosophy. Fantastic United content creator, does all of your new shows and now covers the watch alongs. Most, I don't think he does every single watch along for United in the season, but he will certainly do as many as he possibly can. And do be sure to go show him some love and support over there as well. Big ups to you, man. None of the English teams this year have been a sore watch. Well, Arsenal, they've qualified at least. Arsenal, they've managed it, even though they've not been. I mean, they've been hot and cold, I guess, in the Champions League. Manchester City, again, a little bit hot, a little bit cold. Liverpool, sometimes hot, sometimes cold. Maybe lukewarm in Europa League. Aston Villa have been all right. I think they've been okay, and West Ham, again, sort of lukewarm. And Brighton, of course, I think have been hot and cold. I think just inconsistency. I think a lot of the English teams have been inconsistent in Europe this season. Big up the United, mate. United are the only team probably out there that have actually managed to gut themselves and skewer themselves in every twist and turn in the Champions League group stage. Smash the crap out of the likes. Yep, please do. Big ups to everybody that does. Boast the Choco Man. Big ups, man. Cheers, the Chocolate Football Channel. You know what? I might rebrand it to that someday. I might have to do it. And get my own chocolate milk cult following. Seriously. We'll be out there and we'll be assassinating anybody that slanders my chocolate milk. Your warning has been laid. Don't diss my chocolate milk, because I'll be coming for you. But big ups to everybody in the chat. Best looking milk drinker I know. Mate, I'll tell you what, Kurt Angle might have to take the crown for that one. Best looking not chocolate milk, but milk drinker. And there's like Stone Cold Steve Austin, beer drinker. Got Kurt Angle, milk drinker. Brilliant. But maybe the chocolate milk drinker will be, best looking chocolate milk drinker. I'll take that title. I'll claim that. I'll proudly claim that. If Maguire's groin is bad, who would you have back for? Well, say Luke Shaw's out as well, so we're probably going to have Reguilon at left back. We're going to have, I don't know if Lindelof's going to be fit. Probably Evans, Varane, and I think Wan-Bissaka is out of favour, so probably Delo. So I think with supposedly Wan-Bissaka's out of favour because he's hit a roadblock in his contract negotiations for renewal. To be honest, It's probably at the sort of time where maybe we shouldn't be renewing anybody's contracts, probably, just to diminish valuation of the player so we can actually sell them more easily. But instead, we want to, insist on high wages, but re-signing contracts for the sake of protecting value. But the problem is no one wants to buy, no one wants to buy our protected value players. No one wants them. Yeah, we're doing Yeti. How's Carl today? He's probably doing duties on the Arsenal channels, and all that good stuff. But big ups to Carl. Hope everything's good with him. It's not my best mate. Good stuff, good stuff. So in the Arsenal watch-alongs, yeah. So he's probably doing moderation jobs. Seems a little pissed off, but okay. Yeah, to be fair, I mean, Carl's sort of getting more and more pissed off with football in general as time goes on. But yeah, he feels strongly about something, and you know what? Fair play to him. He'll stick by it. I won't question how he wants to perceive football, how he wants to think about football, and perhaps it's a probable declining state. I mean, football is probably a declining sport, so it's quite probable that he won't be the only one that will be, pissed off with the way football is at the moment. He's always pissed off, for the most part. He must have had enough for the day. Quite possibly. Jaden has been a big letdown and a crybaby. He has. He's been spineless. Get him out of the club. Get Rashford out of the club. Get Maguire out of the club. McTominay, Luke Shaw, bloody, at this rate, Bruno Fernandes as well. Get him out the club. Get Martial out the club. Get Onana out the club. Get Evans, Lindelof out the club. Get Wan-Bissaka, Dalot out the club. Get everybody gone. Seriously. Get every single person gone. Not fit to wear the shirt. 14 watching, only 8 likes. Come on, people, cheer Fuzzy up. I don't know why, Mama Flossie. YouTube's a bit bugged for quite a few people tonight, I think. I think it is a little bit bugged because it wasn't updating for me for a long while. It's still saying I only had 1 like. Then I refreshed the page and all of a sudden I had 10. So I think YouTube's being a little bit bugged tonight. I think it's just the live like counter isn't working properly. But I see we're now up to 15 likes, so 5 more to get us up to 20. If people on playback, if you do watch on playback, if you're able to contribute to the likes to get us up to a channel high, an all-time channel high, that'll be fantastic. And that'll make me feel definitely very, very much happier about my channel, at least. I'll not be happier about my club, but my channel 100%, because it's a project, this. Yeah, and this is a process worth backing, right? If you want to trust the process, don't buy into Arteta's processes, buy into this channel's process. This one is honest. This one's an honest process. 20 likes, please, please, please. That's got to be the target, Wolf. That's got to be the target. Big ups to everybody that does like the stream. It would be really, really appreciated if you are able to like whilst you are here, even if you don't choose to stay for a long time. If you do sort of drop a little bonus, little booster, it massively helps the channel, and it's completely free to do. It's just needing the effort to move your mouse across the screen and touch that thumbs up button. I will get me coats. I mean, the weather at the moment. I'll tell you what, it's been quite crappy weather today. But I went outside just before I went live, and it was absolute clear skies. I could see all the stars and everything. See constellations. It's really clear weather. It's literally clear skies out there at the moment. Really, really nice, really lovely setting. But frost is starting to set in a bit down here, so yeah, no, it's pouring down. I was joking. Then by all means, stay warm and dry. Pardon me, big up Fuds. Big ups to you, man. Damn, on the screen comments, I noticed I didn't say hi. So hi, Wolfgang. Do you know what? That's what it's. You know, like with Yeti at the end of streams, right? He likes to say bye and abruptly end things. That could be your thing, Wolf, where you come onto a stream, you don't say hello to anybody, but you leave it to right at the very end, and you're just like, "Oh, hi guys, how we doing? Hope everyone's well," and just literally out of nowhere for no reason at all, you know, ends the conversation as you would start it. You don't say goodbyes, you say your highs. My team does that full stop. Hard to take, dude. Mate, the fact is, you're already out of Europe, right? You're already out of Europe, and you're probably not going to qualify for Europe again this season. And that United is still yet to get to that stage where we don't qualify for European competitions, and the questions become: when are we getting back to there? Because there's that many clubs that are better than Chelsea and Manchester United at the moment. You can only really wonder, when are we next qualifying for a European competition? The loyal pints, the deadly lactose. I'll make lactose deadly for whoever dareth drink it and try to step on my pints, on my chocolate milk pints. Sacrilege by the Wolfie. I drink it too. Fuzzy knows it. I'm his priest. I am the Christ. You worship me, but you are the father of the church. You are the father of the church. You bless people. All of your worshippers that come to pray on your Sundays. Yeah, you take your fingers, you go in there, and you're just like, I bless you with the blessing of chocolate milk, and there you go. I wear a giant milk bottle with a necklace made from bottle caps. He's our Simon Pegg. Who's our Simon Pegg? Who's your Simon Pegg? I'm in. Just saw you live. Big ups, Tony Ibarra. Great to see you, man. Hope everything's good with you. Hope you're doing well. And see Arsenal have finished their campaign rather dully. 1-1 ball draw. Up DJ. Big ups, man. This is the dairy process. This is not dairy, actually. It's not dairy. It's soya. It's plant based. It's we are planting the process with plant based, plant power chocolate milk. It's the bean process. It's the bean process. Wait, no takeover on this channel. No takeover. Wow. I mean, with takeovers, I mean, I'm hoping no one's taking over this channel from me, because I don't want to lose this channel. I don't want this channel going anywhere. No, sir. I want to keep hold of this baby. I want to keep hold of this baby. But as far as takeover, no, there's no takeover for Man United at the moment, it seems. Evening. Good evening to everybody. People rename the channel to Chocolate Milk Channel or DJ. Yeah, possibly. I mean, if United decide to kick the bucket tomorrow and fold, then I'll do that. I'll call it the Chocky Football Channel, the Milky, the Chocolate Team Milky Football Channel, or something stupid like that. I mean, get absolutely clapped. Say hi on the outros. Yeah. It's like with your videos, instead of like you do your outros for your intros and then do pre-recorded intros for your outros. They were never in Europe. True that. True that. Well, actually, to be fair, um, with Chelsea, I mean, they were in Europe last season in the Champions League, but this season, no. I'm blue, but we bleed. Yeah, I suppose that's the thing with all the Chelsea fans. It's just like, who do you really support? And they'll just say, "I support Chelsea." What are you talking about? I bleed blue, and it's like, let's put that to the test. Swipe them in the face, and they'll see them. It's like, hey, look, there's red coming out of you. You're a United fan. Can't be an Arsenal fan because Arsenal fans, they're sort of around, Londonish, North Londonish. Whereas if you find where you find Chelsea fans, if anybody bleeds red, it tend to be United fans because we're all dominating in the south, dominated by everything that's north of us, and dominating everything that's in the south, and nothing by ways of being on the pitch. Luca AFC, how we doing, buddy? How we doing? Hope everything's good with you, man. Um, Blob of chocolate milk on the face. Yeah, that's the blessing. The chocolate milk blessing. Boy, okay. You okay? I'm all right. The stream's kind of banging at the moment. The stream here is banging. My club's getting banged in the closet right now. If you can hear thumping in the background, it's probably Manchester United just getting shafted by every club in the world. That's probably what's going on. Um, but yeah, it's just kind of the way it is. You are Simon Pegg. I'm Simon Pegg. Man, I need to go blonde. I mean, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do like that. What is it? Is it Gascoigne? Do the Gascoigne where you go bald. Not bald. What the hell am I talking about? Blonde. Thinking of bees. Getting my bees mixed up. You go blonde. Do the Gascoigne and go blonde or something. I'm pretty sure it's the Gascoigne. But big ups Luca. All that good stuff. I know, but the club acts like milk turns sour. Where if you leave it out for a while, then yeah, it will. It's chocolate takeover. Absolutely. Stephanie Griffiths, 18 likes. Ooh. 2 off of the like target, guys. 2 off the like target, if we are, of course. If you haven't liked already, please do. Massively helps the channel, and we are. I think to be honest, 17 likes is the highest likes the channel has ever gotten for a stream. But if we can go up to 20, then that would be fantastic, fan-dabby dozing, and it'll be a channel record. It will be a channel record. So big ups to everybody that does smash that like button. Massively appreciate everybody. But I hope everything's good with you, Stephanie. Hope everything's good with you. Hope you are coping. Hope you are coping well with what's going on with our club right now. I know Stefan is he's struggling. Stefan is struggling. He's literally having to do all the watch-alongs for this mess, and you know, I'm just drinking my copium juice over here, my copium milk. Lady of the channel, absolutely. The other queen next to Flossie. The two Duchess moderators of the channels. Big ups to both of them. At least we won in the last 5 years. Yeah, at least you got to boast that. I mean, I can say, yeah, but we won Europa League under Mourinho. We should have won Europa League under Rolly, but loser. The loser disease had infested the club at that point. So, yeah, not great. Man United haven't got past the 17. Man United haven't got past the last 17 since 2016. Is that for Champions League? Pretty sure we did. I'm pretty sure we did. If you're talking about what last, if you're talking about last 16 for Champions League, I'm pretty sure under Ollie in his last, was it last season? Yeah, so Ollie in his last season, we qualified in for the knockout stages there. Ralph Rangnick Did we go out first round there? Let's see. Uh, bu- 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 Right, it's not showing me what I want to look at. Manchester United Cup history. So yeah, we got last 16, the 21-22 season, out in the group stage in the 2021 season, quarter-finals in the Euro. What is that? Yeah, Champions League quarter-finals, 2018-19 season, went out to Barcelona, 4-0 on aggregate there. Last 16 against Sevilla in the 17-18 season. Out in the group stage in the 2015-16 season, remember this group. We went out of this group. Hold on one second. That's uh, yeah. Yeah, it's me on playback. No, love you too. Love you too. Yeah, that's mummy. That's Mama Fuzz invading. But yeah, I'll read you out this Champions League group as well that we went out in 2015-16. Like, it's bad we went out in this group, right? But I think we actually I think we went to Europa League in this one. I'm not too sure. But we went out against CSK Moscow, Wolfsburg, and PSV Eindhoven. Like that considerably easier group at that point, which is crappy. But yeah, man, it's not great. Manchester United in Champions League, not good, not good at all. Um, but yeah, not great with Champions League record. Tough to watch, Steph. It is. It's very tough to watch. Um, Thoughts on Arsenal January targets? I have no idea who you're linked to in January, Luca. You'll have to enlighten us on what's the targets are for January. Uh, as far as United are concerned, we're not linked to anybody. Um, well, that's I say we're not linked to anybody at the moment. We're sort of just stuck with just news, just rumours, murmurings at the moment. Someone is pulling Ten Hag's hair. Oh wait, yeah, it's probably Lang, the last time, like the last person who made a joke about Eric Ten Hag's hair. The man got benched and then got kicked out the club after that. he tried to burn him, with that, but yeah, don't mock Ten Hag's hairstyle, because otherwise you'll get burnt. You'll get burnt for that. Out for a while, you mean on the pitch? Wow. Smash the likes. I just subscribed to you. Thank you very much, Luca. Really appreciate it, man. Big ups to you. I see on the refresh we are on 127 subscribers as well. So we are going up. We're going up the levels tonight. So thank you very much to everybody that is subscribing. 3 off of 130. So that's another landmark hit. It's not quite going to be reaching the target Jez has put for this channel on 250, as much as I'd love to hit 250 subs before Christmas. Probably not going to happen. No, and again, I'm never going to say never. It could happen. It could happen. Never going to say never. But But yeah, thank you very much, Luca. Hang on, I'll log on to my other account. Getting all of your burner accounts to sub and like every stream that I do. I take a sub, Luca, if you're being nice. If you're being generous, then make sure to sub to Wolfgang Division as well. Sub also to Early Doors, Longhaired Yeti's Cave, Football Bants as well. Subscribe to all of those guys, all of them good people. Not good budding, but hang onwards and hopefully upwards. I'm hoping, but that's the best we can do, Stephanie. We can only hope. It's like I said with the comment earlier in the show. It's like everybody with a crystal ball still couldn't see what United's future is, because nobody actually knows with this takeover saga still going on. We don't know for certain what's gonna happen. I tell myself the same thing, Steph. I'm always nice. Always nice. I'm sure you are, Luca. I'm sure you are. That should be last 60. Yeah. I never said you won't look good. Just saying it was like a gentleman. 19 now. It's 19. It's 19 likes on my screen. Though then again, it might just be my clapped YouTube not updating things, as it has been doing for the whole night thus tonight. But yeah, if we can hit that 20 likes, that'll be big like target hit for the channel, and that'll be big shout outs to everybody who's contributed to helping that be the case. That'd be a big thank you to the viewers. 2020 for the Choco Man. Mate, I'm catching up likes for this stream that Manchester United have Premier League titles. Come on. I can say that this stream was more successful in its likes target than Manchester United have ever been in Premier League title haul. But yeah, thanks to all. Last 16. Yeah, I think last 16 was a couple of seasons before. But quarter-finalists, 2 seasons ahead, sorry. Quarter-finalists against Barcelona, but can't be likes. I'll try Wolfgang. My finger's losing the will to type. Also, on the Tuesday, did you get your did you do your show Early Doors? I think it was, what is it, Guna Talks channel or something. I can't remember what it is. What the name of the channel was, but if you've had an upload today, then do be sure to let me know, because I can drop that link to that video or stream in the chat, because that would have been your comeback to the YouTube scene, if I'm not mistaken. I'm a good boy as always. Please subscribe if you're new. Yeah, please do. We are a growing channel. We are onwards and upwards, on towards great things. Well done, peeps. Hit the 20. Hit the 20. We hit the 20. We absolutely have. There we go. Like targets hit, people. Amazing. Absolutely amazing work, guys. You did it, guys. You are the potato. You fucking did it, guys. You fucking did it, guys. I fucking love you guys. Man, it's Mummy Fuzzy. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. She's had an interesting evening out, to say the least. She has had an interesting evening out. Went to a restaurant and all of that good stuff. Mama Fuzz. Hello. She was watching, because I've got my playback screen over here. She stepped away and she sort of looked at it, because there's a delay on this. She saw herself come onto the screen and she was just absolutely laughing her head off at it. Usually, she hates being on anywhere on the internet. She absolutely hates it, bless her. But yeah, so not escaping that one. Hey, Mama Fuzz. Night, Mama Fuzzy. God bless, we love you, son. The prodigal son. Nice mother and son moment. Yeah. I am somewhat of a mama's boy. To be fair, I am somewhat of a mama's boy. So that is somewhat of made me sick. Waiting for the full Kevin fit. I'm not your slave. I don't play for him. Just plug away as you do. Yeti would just say thanks for the sub. Bye. Yeah, you just get the likes target and just like, all right, bye guys. Just say, yeah, Spurs know your future. Is that Spurs know Man United's future, or Spurs, this is your future? Because I'm hoping it's the latter. I'm hoping it's the latter. Taib Hussein, big up Hot Fuzz, big up Taib. Hope everything's good with you, man. Thanks for tuning in. All that good stuff. Fantastic to see everybody tuning in. Absolutely loving the stream. I'm not going to be live for much longer. I'm going to wrap this up very, very quickly. I'll just catch up with the comments and then we will call it a day. How's our funny man today? Doing good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. My ears just tingled. Did you say early doors football TV streaming again? I just seen the comment earlier, further down, that yes, he is. If I can find that stream, I might do that. I'll plug it in the closing of the show there. Oh no, it's Choco Oteta. No, not like this. More power to the mamas. Absolutely, mama power. DJ senses tingling. Oh no. Oh no. You heard right. I'm on old school Gunner stream now, but we'll be doing things again. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. I'll see if I can bring up that actually. Old school Gunner. Yep, he is actually currently live. I'll wrap things up here quickly, people, and I'm going to link that stream. How long has he been live for? Oh, he's been live for a while, but I'll try and be quick. I'll try and get some people over there. Spurs, this is your life, Pants. As for Man U, what would you like to happen to the squad, dude? Stick them through, right? A Squid Games episode. Stick them through one of them. The person who survives gets a contract at Manchester United as the only player that will be around for the new era. Just everybody else has just got to fight and scramble over each other for that one contract for the new era of Manchester United. But in all honesty, I just want pretty much most, if not everybody, just out the door. I'm ready to just hit the big reset button, man. But anyways, guys, thank you ever so much for tonight's stream. It's been an absolute blast. I know I've had my rant towards the start of the stream. I've been ruthless with this club, with these players, and absolutely they deserve every ounce of it. It is completely disgraceful, pathetic that with what's happened tonight and with just the way in which this club has been for this whole season and over the last 10 years. It's all just sort of culminated into what's happening in today. And most of us have just completely checked out now. We've had it. We've had enough. Enough is enough. So big ups to everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. All the regulars that have been in here, big ups to everybody. Thank you very, very much for watching. I'm just going to copy and paste the stream link here. I'm just going to post it in chat there. Head over there, people. Head over there. This link to this stream here. Go show some love and support to those guys. and especially to Early Doors Football TV, who makes this return to YouTube scene. And make sure to subscribe to all the guys over there. Again, big ups. Thank you very much for the 20 likes this stream. That's a channel record. 20 likes on the stream, I believe, is a channel record. So thank you, everybody who has contributed to the show tonight. And big ups to everybody that are new subscribers as well. Welcome to the channel. I really appreciate all the love and support you guys are showing me. And hopefully we'll see you sticking around for a long, long time. Hopefully you're here for not just a long time, but a good time as well at that. So thank you very much. That's it from me. Cheers, Si. Thank you very much for tuning in, man. Really appreciate it. Appreciate that, Hot Top Man. No worries at all, Early Doors. Make sure go and sub to Early Doors Football TV, as well as Wolfgang Division, Long Haired Yeti, Football Brands TV as well. Go sub to all of those guys. Fantastic people. All the best, guys. Take care, and we'll see you again on the next one. Whenever that may be, probably tomorrow. But take care, guys. Ciao for now.